Hey guys, so I might have been early to stream today because I was sick, and so yeah, didn't actually go to school. Yay! And I did not know what just happened here. Hit it with a hatchet. Just in case you're wondering, none of that went to plan. But that's just in case you didn't figure that out. So yes, this is where I'm getting to head towards next. And now I just need a gold ingot. Which is why I'm going to melt down all our lead. Did I just throw in the... Did I? Just... Well, nonetheless, at the bare minimum, if I just did, like I'm fairly certain I did, that's gonna be a pain. Let's see how much it costs to make an actual ingot. Oh no, that's not that bad. At least in there. Oh, hey, one of my friends is calling. Hang on, I gotta pause. Okay, my friend called, didn't realize I was recording. I just had at the end just like, can you get back to recording real quick? And he's like, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't realize it interrupted recording. It was Technical Club that had called, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, now I need to get hydration in because I don't want to die. Is that an option? Or we can get a gold ingot. Now I just need to get the water bottle. So yes, once I get back down there and grab the gold. This life in this world is winding down significantly faster than I'd like. Okay, I guess we're back to bearable levels of thirst. Another diamond. Huh. But yeah, that doesn't mean I can do anything about it at that, so... You know, sometimes life just likes to blank you over, people. Always remember that. But yeah, how else is life supposed to get a laugh or two every so often? That's why I invented the thing called Murphy's Law. Apple. I'll just eat it. Oh, shoot. Right. Let's fight. Thanks, Tech Club. Oh, it's looking for 1.7.10, not 1.6.4. Okay, so that's why you couldn't see anything. There are a few things I've been thinking of doing setting-wise, so I wouldn't have to deal with updating that. Anyway, let's go make another crank, because I just randomly decided to break that for no good reason whatsoever. You know, because on the phone, I mentioned him, you know on the grindstone crank thingy? You can break that if you just randomly decide to turn it while nothing's happening there. It does it on stream for no good reason whatsoever, except there's no video, so. Really no good reason whatsoever. Gold powder? Can I not scroll you up there? And lapis. How many uses does this have for me? Alright, I need to make inverse shears. Name reward. Inventory's full. Okay, that's grapes. I just realized that means I need more dirt. Okay, cool. Unfulfilling light meal. What point do you call these things fulfilling? So let's just say this will be the most like points restored by a single thing I've eaten in all series. Actually, I think it technically is tied with the beef jerky, but you gotta admit it would be a close alternative. I'm thinking making luggage. Wait, I need the diamonds anyway, so never mind. Darn it, I was hoping they'd be grown. This grants me at least food. More types of food means more food grows faster. And really, I should do more than one of each type of food, I know. I think I've gotten to a point where I just couldn't break. So yes, before I even think of lighting off the TNT, I'm expanding these walls and having a second sink at the ready. No environment data. I'm not sure if I should relog or if that'll protect me. In theory, I could do either. Best learn from your mistakes, people. Why? Because you'll end up dead if you don't. Waiting till daytime. Is there anything that can growth accelerate things? Yeah, it's fine, Tech Club. Delay. Power-wise, if I remember correctly, I do in theory have just flat out enough. If not, that consume durability. No, it'll only consume durability on attacks. So I'm just gonna drain his a little bit. I just realized how appropriate the name Survivalist Generator is, really. So yeah, you know, if not for that generator, our survival would be non-existent. Eh? Yeah, I'm seriously trying to figure out if that'll protect me from needing to, you know, hydrate, or if it's just gonna make me blissfully unaware of my impending doom. Because quite frankly, it could do either. Okay, good. So I want to make some moss stone. Ideally, I'd make 27, I think. Because yeah, I just realized. So that gets me upgraded into that. That my caps lock was on. No, that ain't happening. None of that's happening anytime soon. Oh, shoot. Oh. Well, I'm probably going to be reverted to that version. Options, resource packs. Crash landing, saves. So yeah, that's... Just want to let anyone see that really felt the need to. Saves. Copy. Paste. Full screen that again. And zoom up. And what the heck does YouTube mean that stream quality is good? Yes, I just saw a lot of weirdness. Okay. See, and then that gets smelted into that. So since he's not on, I see no objections that he could raise to me sapping some of his power. Well, I've just been informed slightly earlier today, at least for what it sounds like, if I put Yellorium blocks underneath that, it accelerates so much faster. Can I melt this stuff down? Dude. Yeah, tomato seeds. That's not something it's given me in quite a while. In ever. The reality of the scenario is I just need to expand by no small amount. I mean the farm. Ideally I'd grab one more, but hey, I can use those apparently, so. And in case anyone wonders why I'm so desperate to expand, it's just because by doing so, I do make it so that if I set off a TNT blast, let's say right here, and the wall is like, I don't know, 5-10 blocks back, I'm not gonna doom us. I am also planning on surrounding it in some kind of stone for protection's sake. Because I do know if I surround a TNT block entirely by smooth stone, it will blow out without fail 3 by 3 block. No more, no less. That's fact. No fail. An unrelated note, I need water. Just great because that's actually unrelated. And I'm not like an unrelated note, and it's entirely related because I do that for no apparent reason, just besides being funny, I guess. So, I mean, I suppose I could do a yellow RAM block underneath that in this version and see if that works. Oh, is the dehydration referring to my lack of water? It's not like I don't have enough water bottles as is. So yes, I think doubling up those plants should help, well, my continued survival. Let's say that. There we go. Oh, come on, that was so close. And I wasn't really even going to eat the potato, I was just going to separate it, make a second one. But yes, I can definitely say that's some kind of bug. Whether said bug is a blessing or a curse, though, is the question. Not eaten recently. In that case, I'll hold on to you. And if I remember correctly, that mod can use, at most, 40 redstone flux a tick. Which means, in theory, it's eating 40 redstone flux a tick. And it's going down far too fast for me to tell, and not in like by 40 or something. It's like slowly sucking it up. Actually, that's still definitely by the tick. You know what? I don't know what it's eating. It's eating power. That's all that matters. It's being good and eating power up. In reality, I should really make small fields dedicated to each crop. And the reality of the situation is I should start doing that. And I guess I am, so. At the end of the day, if it moves and it's alive, it's a problem for me. At the end of the day, that was a dumb decision. It was nothing but a dumb decision. And the final step before I can open that wall is I need a spider proof. And yes, I am honestly thinking about making a glass roof, like X blocks tall. Likely raise the entire thing up to be at least as tall as some of those trees. Then I'd likely do it. Then I'd likely try and use fire just to burn down all the spider. I'd leave the spider proofing because it does me more good there, even if it's never going to be needed. Ideally, never going to be needed. Than non-existent. Even then, it would still be more useful, even if it's doesn't need to be non-existent. It still is better to grab it than burn it, for sake of keeping resources in my hands. The way I have right now is as it is. Spiders could, in theory, climb that. And while spider climbs that, while we have issues. Let's just say we have issues if that happens. Just leave it there. I wonder if that hammer's gone. Yep. Because while I doubt how much it'll help in the long run, it's not a bad idea to make it so that if I do happen to grab it in time, the hammer can repair itself. Oh, I have it still. Okay, good. I was like, wait, where did it go? Ah, shoot. One, two, three. That tree just wasn't far enough away. It still isn't. That's why it is my worry. If I'm completely and totally honest, I was just waiting for that to happen. It was more or less inevitable. See, just the fact that it's in my inventory, it's repairing. Oh cool, I can level this thing up myself. Huh. And that was a dumb idea. 6, 7, 9. I can give it luck. That is not where you apply more luck. Oh, that, never mind. It has little benefit to give it fully locked up then. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh cool, I got us a baby chicken. Huh, it has exactly enough water. I didn't think anything would happen. I just was curious. You know, in all reality, you could probably get moss to grow on a tool. It's just a question of would it really work this way and make it more, like, repaired. The sad reality of the situation is you'd probably doom your tool, but Huh, should make applesauce from time to time. Getting sugarcane growing would be great as it adds so many extra recipes for us. There we go. Because quite frankly, at this point, it's a matter of I'm going to die if I don't do that kind of thing. Oh wait, it's daytime. I could... And it's morning, so I could technically get started spider proofing. And I will in a moment. Nope, does not gain durability back from moss. Worth a try. Plus, now that it's there, I can just throw it into my Invabit, hold on to it. Durability will return. Oh, I need to make an invar. Oh, I probably have done that already and I just didn't realize it. Oh, no, wait, no, I don't think I did. Right now I'm just increasing food security. I died from heat stroke, so technically that... Yeah, it would be me. Oh yeah, I think one of us accidentally killed each other that way. Oh! That was me, Alan, accidentally killed him. So yeah, you know, I just love to snag something that's not stone. The heck? Okay, so that's an invisible spider. Splitting creeper, shoot. Oh, it just explodes into more. So do I have enough? No, answer is no. Nonetheless, if I recall correctly, I do, yeah, have another sink cell, so that's not, you know, well, the end of the world. It amuses me when I can say these kinds of things. So yes, I'm making more torches. Need to get back up onto that wall, so... You know, quite frankly, there would probably be a benefit or two of having these bottom slabs. Because then mobs can't spawn on them. And only things that, while can't burn, can hide under them. So this is kind of convenient right now. Can't fall off. Can still do that. So yes, maybe coating the top of the walls with PNG sticks isn't necessary. I mean, it might not be a bad idea still. Just like glassing the roof off entirely wouldn't be a bad idea. Expensive, yes. Time consuming, yes. But a dumb idea to try and invest in it. No, not really. Once I get down to half a hunger haunch, I'm gonna jump inside the building. Suppose I am going to like bottom slabs. Huh. I mean, not that I see much reason this has to get knocked down. I'm gonna knock it down for sake of just knocking it down, basically. Hang on, which one is close to leveling up? I can level up the hatchet. You know what would be great is if I could make Tinker's shears so I could throw a moss on them. Also, yes, by now I would be dying of thirst, so I'm not abusing things. I'm just taking advantage of a glitch. Considering it's easier than relogging. By a debatable amount, but it's still easier nonetheless. Yep, I've reached a point where it just does not let me mine. Sprint, jump, go. Jump, jump, walk, go. So, you know what? Let's just die. It was too late. I'm like, you know, let's just die. It's too late for an apple to save me. I saw that zombie head there. I was like, oh, like an honest second. Okay, let's try that again. Oh wait, I can level up my hatchet, I said. Haste is getting decently high. You know, let's use this thing, just try and level it up now. This thing may be just stuck at this level for like forever. I do have to wonder why I can place this down and use it as like a crafting table. Maybe it counts as a cutting board just for sake of having it down. Maybe I'm able to like just drag like a knife from there like into... Was there something I can drag? I don't remember. Huh. It might just be a convenience kind of thing. Nonetheless, getting more charcoal is indeed priority. So I need 2 apples to test that theory. I mean, I do have some bone meal lying about. Let's just take some of it. That thing just needed to get growing anyway. I can make stock with that. That is so much nicer. I guess let's make tomatoes growing. So yeah, I was right. Let's get a second rice growing, and then I'll get another. I already have 2 potatoes. If I do get more gold, I could theoretically cast a pickaxe head and make a metal pickaxe head. Oh no, wait, I think we need the tool forge. Oh no, wait, I can melt down stone into that in it. I can't do that in here, actually, so never mind. But what I can do is instead melt down stone. Wait, not stone, iron. You know, theoretically I could reclaim the dirt beneath these trees. See, they don't require them to keep growing apples. That would have ended bad. Well, one has to admit, it would end badly to... Well, I mean, it wouldn't end badly, it's just a waste of... It's just a waste of dirt, if I'm honest. You know what, let's make one. Selection doesn't really have tools. Well, I suppose it does really pay to check things out again every so often. Yes, getting some glass. So it's equally cheap, it's just one way adds an extra step. Though yes, apparently tomatoes does add the ability to make stock, and stock's used in so many different food recipes, it would be a waste to not grow a few more. There we go, I'm back to my normal self, thinking back to efficiency. Well, but I go between two things. I'm like, the smallest thing and it'll work. And then there's the me that's like, the smallest thing will work. Until I can build a stupidly big, like, build a literal roof that, like, arcs up from there over the entire thing. Some roof glass just for the sake of doing it, but really just I want to do it. Okay. As you can see there, we are back to why I needed torches. Torches is probably not enough, but it's just start. Plus, it's not that I have more torches than that, so, you know. Make do, people. Make do. Where is my nail gun? It's a needle gun, not a nail gun. Oh, get that idea. 3 and 6. I need bones anyway. So no big deal. See, had I not done the top slabs, it would have been even more feasible for them to try and hide beneath it. I mean, in a few select spots they still can. But for the most part, that's only on this side. It's a good thing we stopped ourselves from doing that melt. So I have to dig out there that way. Cool, now I can melt down. So I'm using that would be to melt down salt. Oh no, wait, I do have more rounds. Invert, that's what I was trying to make. I'm like staring here, like between the chest and the furnace, like, what was it? And literally, I thought on my way back. Alright, let's go make an invert right now, because I'm just heading back anyway, so might as well. Then I'm just like, what was I doing? And what can surely only be described as sheer fail. God, I wish this was leveling it up. I mean, you do have moss on my hatchet. I might as well chop down this tree with this. So it's not like I didn't burn through like every log we had. I wish I could get netherrack, because if I put netherrack below that, it would make it faster. And if I go into the nether in this mod pack, that's a death sentence. It's a death sentence with some of these mods anyway, namely the Enviromine, which is the mod that makes things like where you can overheat. The nether would also already be, you basically need fire resistance pods, or it's a death sentence anyway, so, you know, not sure the nether's my smartest hangout place. I'm about to fill that tank up. I'm gonna nick Jason's power. It's not like he's here anyway. Wait, I was gonna make a shovel. An honest shovel. I used up all the bone meal. No, I did not. Good, because I need one still. There are better uses for that. For instance, I could use it on a shovel. It is a bit better durability-wise, but eh. It really feels very quiet, and I can't figure out why. I'm certain it's part of the mod pack, but... Death is inevitably imminent right now. Hey. Streaming.
Are you seriously streaming?
Yes. So a glitch happened, Jason. You know how you're always getting killed without water?
Well, this is new.
That is new.
And so is
But look, Jason. It's not killing you on hydration right now.
That's weird.
I don't know what happened there, Jason. It honestly, like, I died from, like... I think it was dehydration at that. And then it's just like, meh, whatever, hang on.
This is
Starved.
New.
Lep.
You guys got a 3D printer?
Yep.
Technically, it's my 3D printer. Jason has a 3D pen that I was given also. For some reason, he kind of took it, so...
What is this?
That is one of several misprints of the same print that I've tried several times.
Hey, you think you can,
If you give me a model to 3D print, I suppose I could do it.
I'd want you to, like, 3D print that.
What?
You'd have to get a model of it somehow.
Or
It can't do an image.
yeah.
Though, if you have a laptop or a computer, I'm not sure if Blender works on Chrome.
What
But
if I were to
try-
send it to you, and then you could, like...
Send it to me first using Google Drive.
If you've asked me to model something, I'm just gonna make sure you're aware. It's gonna work about as well as me doing this into a keyboard and trying to print.
Send me it first over Google Drive so I can compare it with that file.
And then I might even do it for a slight fee because technical difficulties, but probably not that much. I mean, I could try and make a little bit of money. And then it would only be like a couple of dollars, which would just make it so that I can pay more for the filament myself. I knew I was going to die. I just knew it was going to happen. It's just I didn't know exactly when. Click. I can make a cell. And if I only have to worry about starvation currently, I mean... that just means I can live for that much longer, right? Oh wait, Jason, have you mentioned to Mom you're home yet? I guess you can announce your presence.
With my backpack,
In case you're wondering why the 3D printers fallen silent for previous few streams, it's just giving technical difficulties a lot. Don't know why. What, Jason?
not me. Check your phone.
Is that you that called? Streaming.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Try. That's why I say things as people walk into the door, like, "Hey, we're streaming."
I told you not to pull up a video.
Hopefully that.
Ow. What is this? What's the toothbrush for?
That's for scraping off like filament and such from the printer.
I just stabbed myself.
Don't worry, I've done that several dozen times. It doesn't seem to have any ill
Just went
effects.
flying.
That was actually I died and then the sync cell thing happened.
Wait, that was you?
Yep.
Yeah. That's his stream right now.
Wait, Jason, can you go ask your mom if she can take me home or what?
Jason, look, I've expanded the area.
Okay.
I've also got a second food tree because this one caught fire and I decided, why not? Oh, and we can also grow stock now. Because that's
What is
good.
stock?
It's good in a few different food
What is
recipes.
stock?
It's, I don't know what exactly it is.
Oh,
It's
wait,
just,
it's that thingy that you mix thingies with and get foodie thingies?
yeah, it gives us more food.
Oh, hey, Jason.
What?
Guess what?
What?
I actually found a Nintendo Switch piece. I found a Nintendo Switch controller.
Was it here?
No, it was outside my house. So I'm planning on bringing it to you guys. Maybe you guys can use it if you guys ever lose a piece.
Okay.
What is this?
That was, the thing stopped, like, printing
Oh,
for... I think I might have thought it was misprinting it and, like, paused it or something, then just tried to restart it. Because this one doesn't look like there was anything wrong with it.
It could just be it suddenly stopped.
Or
I
it could be
got
that.
2 new phone numbers today. I am awesome.
The 3D printer, it was working fine to start with. Then a few technical difficulties happened. I mean, I've even printed, like, tools for it, like, because dust and such gets in there. It's a little tiny broom thing, just for the heck of it. Very much.
I'll tell you, it was not me that called you. Can you predict who?
And
I'll give you
Him.
a hint. I got 2 new phone numbers today.
Wait, what is the other one?
Hmm?
What is the other one?
Oh, Michael Hoppies.
still streaming.
Also, Tyler, this thing does not work for OBS.
I've noticed. Let's cut that back out. Well, that'll,
Alright, let's head up. Upstairs.
the bare minimum, we're doing way better off than before the stream. One. It just automatically increases it by like times 6 times. So yeah, let's go make stock. Not the tastiest thing, not the greatest thing, but it's gonna keep me alive. Huh. It is shapeless, so. The way the food situation works here, eat no more than, or when you get no less than the full amount. Or don't eat unless you get, and like the exact full amount. Oh, did I ever make that Invar hammer? I forgot to take that ingot out and make the hammer. Well, that stinks. A little bit. Doot, just for sake of taking up some space. So do I need 5 or... Ow. Hey, at least I got the gravel. Vein miner still does not exist. I'm honestly considering just getting like a stack of gravel. And turning it into... I'm doing this backwards. I always do it backwards. I know I'm doing it backwards. I'm certain of it. Anyway, that's 4 iron. Scatter tracking myself around. Why the heck is that even in there? Because there's no more room in here. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, glassing roofing off, maybe. I don't get why Minecraft doesn't have this in it vanillally. Like, this would be such a nice feature. Like, it just should be added. You know, from what I heard, Microsoft, I think it was still Mojang at the time, decided to think making dynamic lighting was impossible. What the modding community must have been like, hold my beer, or whatever the heck they were drinking. Like, why? Because there's a bajillion mods that do that. I should start just using this. But yes, by increasing how many things we're growing, you naturally increase your food security in real life, because less chance of, you know, a drought or something taking out the entire thing because you have multiple species. One of which has a chance of surviving. Oh, I did have the chest on. In case you're wondering, yes, this plan was thoroughly thought through. You just so happen to have all the holes still. Okay, this time, since we have a larger area, I have the ability to isolate this better. I, technically speaking, should have also probably filled in that. I will. Grab myself the, whatchamacallit, lever. That was like not that you have the meaning. I'm certain that was a typo, but it really is kind of funny. Now just stand back so I don't blow my face off. Oh, this stuff has like no blast resistance. I mean, then again, what did I expect? It's dust. Even dirt, I think, has a higher blast resistance. That was the thing. See, by giving that moss, I just need to hold on to it and I increase its tour life. That's not the right word for that, but whatever. Further reinforcing that would be grand. Is it a flint tool head currently? No, it's still bone. Ooh, a reward bag. Ooh, a lightning plant seed. That'll make life so much nicer. I still need to save a stupid amount of dirt, though. It's an apple. Huh. So long as it still has its full nutritional value, there is no issue with me eating it. At least that's how my train of thought is. If it's missing so much as one of its value, that's a bit of an issue. Wait, hang on. Let's try and do things correctly. Nope, no chicken. It is an interesting concept of having to detonate ingots to get the compressed iron. And I did only lose one of it, so I'm not going to mind. God dang it, I'm going to need to get glass. Yeah. Just take its word on that. Don't overpower things or you will end up regretting your life decisions. Just take its word on that. Trust me. On Creative Mode Worlds, I have detonated systems because I didn't know what I was doing. Never actually legitimately started this mod until now, but yeah. I do know enough about how to use the mod that I'm not going to blow my... that I only have a halfway chance or so of blowing my face off. But then again, what's a bit of progress without accidentally blowing your face off? Especially on a hardcore world. Am I right? Because I could get them with grass seeds. I don't have them. You have 7% drop chance and you have yet to give me one? The heck is... The heck is wrong over here? Why does that not have light? I mean, it's pretty much on fire. Okay, let's get on to that. I could almost do that. In all honesty, that wouldn't be that bad to make. Huh, you must have the gold. It is incredibly versatile tool. I was wrong to deny it being used as much as it should be initially. I will admit my error of ways. I will admit I was wrong. Shock. Hurry. No. It really isn't me if I am admitting I'm wrong with things. Likewise, I'm gonna need iron. I mean, I could make some inversions. So I had them at some point. I don't honestly know where it went. Oh, that's gold or dust. Cause yeah, it's fine. I can figure out a method for that in like instant. Glass is not the easiest thing for me to get, but a difficult thing it is not. I'm just liking a heavy flow of resource intake. Or not heavy, consistent flow of resource intake. Just keep them resources pumping in. When you do that right, you're set for life. I have no idea what song I just made up on the fly, but I'm sure I've heard it somewhere before, like something similar to it, and that's where that just came from, but whatever. Now, the thing I remember about harvesting these is fun to harvest is pushing it. Let's say that. Let's say that big time. Anyway. What?
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, cool, the porg. Do I want the machine upgrade? Speed, plastic, or good plant seeds, I guess I'll take. If I could get a single grass seed, life would be wonderful. Life would be grand.
Don't die.
Oh yeah, I've had them like half a dozen times and then just died. Right? Oh yeah, I got a pair of chickens. Wait, since when did I have 2 chickens? There we go, that's how that's planted. Wait, seriously.
That summons lightning whenever it full goes.
Like an endless supply of it, or just like once? Actually, I have uses for lightning. I can use a lightning. I ain't no wimp.
Once every 3 seconds.
Does it actually?
Yes.
Can't tell if he's being serious or not yet. I don't care. I can get a use for lightning.
No, I'm not being serious.
I want it lightning. That Jason, none of your plans are working right now, right? Why does this not have a modif?
I intended to have you do that. I didn't intend for you to either like it or not like it.
So Bone doesn't have modifier slots. I can level it up to have them. It's, well, I need to level it up and it'll throw them on there as fast as it can. The catch is I just need to level it up the first time, and that's the, well, devastatingly hard part. Darn it, I wanted a grass seed. Needed a grass seed. Can I hammer you? Stop. Hammer time. Oh, yeah, I should try and save the hammer and see if it's left. Yep. Oh, that was not intended, but whatever. Quite frankly, if you give me something that's edible, I'm not bad at keeping myself alive. Let's say that. Bait. Well then. Yeah, I need to make more gold. It's totally the favorite task of mine for the game to force on me. Okay, now what was it I needed? I think it was a compressed iron. Yep. I have like a bajillion and a half redstone, so no big deal. Oh no, wait, can I make stock with this? Can I make stock out of most foods? Am I just an idiot? There's a chance I might just be idiot. We have... Okay. Just this. Hi, Grandpa, I'm streaming, and my brother's friend's here.
What did you say?
I'm streaming, Jason's friend's here. So...
Okay.
I'm amused. Yeah. Nope, I don't know how to harvest these, I guess.
Sure. Connor?
Yes. I'm making this moss too. It might not be a bad idea. Because it is in there most of the time this way, at least when it's in my inv, it repairs so much faster. Wait, did I just make it like that? Huh. So in theory I want to double the amount of that I have. Oh, hey, I have a spider eye. What else is it I need? And a pot. That restores more nutrition. And I have not eaten it in a while. So that takes me up to 200, 300. Yeah, this has exactly enough before it breaks. So if I do want to level it up, which I do, I'd have to just hold it. I just have to break it basically. When breaking blocks as breakable as easily as dust is, you can burn through a pile of stuff very easily. Zero spawnage rule would be grand to instate. Oh, I broke it. And it didn't repair. Did I do math wrong? So I could make applesauce with it. See, I can't make that into just stock. So I guess it's whenever it has a recipe with the that doesn't let you just do it. And then I need a mixing thingy. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I needed to do for me. I mean, I could upgrade the glass if I so chose. Oh yes, right, I need to give you more dust. Bone! That's what I came in there for. A bone. Okay, either I did math wrong or the experience with this mod is not that easy. I'm beginning to think it might be both. I mean, that doesn't mean when I finish cleaning that up, I'm not going to just grind it into next level, because I want to get another modifier and get moss on it. Because I really want to get another modifier and get moss on it. More accurately, a modifier, not another. It doesn't have a modifier yet. Also, it looks too plain in my inf. I'm gonna miss it every so often. That's not at all accurate, but it doesn't mean I don't want to just level it up. Can you do it? Don't get me wrong, that thing's getting leveled up today. If I have to place a stack of blocks and break a stack of blocks. Oh, that's not a bad set of modifiers. I will take that with ultimate joy. I swear there was less apples on the tree at some point and then it got more. No, I think that was on Sky Factory. Oh, that's not grown yet. Okay. Nutritional value is too low to eat it. No, I can make it with the thingies in the pot and thingies. So that does have a use. I think for now the catch is I just need to increase the rate at which I can get new food. Of all the types at that. Oh wait, I can apply the moss to it. Pulverized gold ore, I'm gonna need some more of that. 8. Oh yeah, I need to feed the animals, so that means I need to pause real quick. I'll be back in a second. Hopefully that means I won't have starved to death by the time I get back. Doot. Anyway, leave that running. Because theoretically I'm secure in here, so yeah. Convenience costs money, Mom. I said it costs money. Oh wait, hypothetically my stone is finished. Okay, can these trees just... Oh right, that's right, I forgot that one grew. I broke my shears. Let's break this thing. Got a sapling, so success has already occurred. I can do a good amount for my talk. Right after I'll do this, or I do this, I'm going to make myself another juicer, because I seem to have misplaced that one. Quite likely it is just in Jason's inventory, but there's no guarantee he's ever even coming back on, so... You know. I thought I broke that and just moved just in time. Oh well. Okay, so I think I've done that right. I mean, eating apple juice wouldn't be a bad idea. I can eat both of these, and that shouldn't give me any deduction. I think I'm getting to the point where the list of things I'm eating is about to have been 24 times, so that means I am getting to a point where I should be cool to eat things again. How many recipes would this give me? I don't think I have a carrot. As it stands, not enough to justify it. Wait, what does that thing that I saw that just needed a cutting board it looked like? See what I eat. I don't have seaweed. But hey. Oh god, what have I done? At the least that helps bring up the number of things I've eaten to make it so I can eat things that I have. Again, just that much sooner. Oh right, making that juicer. Can't use those seeds on you, oh well. Oh god, we have a full 2 stacks of salt. Oh god. Just need 2 of those. And I indeed do have enough. I'm fairly certain of that. Wait, if I can get a bone meal out, I can get a tomato and make some new foods. Oh, wait, I can use potato. Potato juice, I don't know. Makes about as much sense as vice juice. Doot, doot, doot. Oh wow, that's actually really good. So if each pair is 10 hunger, I'm getting nice and close to rounding out the full list. There we go. I wonder if it's compostable. Nope. Oh, I do have inverse shears. I thought I had shears still. Yeah, if water secure seems to be well secured because it's magically giving me an endless supply of it. I'm gonna secure food today. Because this gives me an ideal chance to secure food. Eventually I'm going to have the tank entirely full and it's a wonderful day to be had. Unfortunately it just needs more than like 1 stack of leaves. Oh well. I think I'm getting seeds just because I need seeds. That's a cool little feature. To put the torch here. See, as it stands, I don't need vice, I don't need water. Well, I mean, it would probably still be a better idea to keep gaining water just for sake of having it when I need it inevitably. It's giving me an egg. But how the heck do I get this? It's just making sure they're safe. It's all fine. Oh wait, I have a shovel. Look, it's growing into a family of chickens. So without a second cantaloupe, there's not much I can do to make me eat something different. Oh well. I mean, it's not like I'm not getting full value for it, so. I already grow tomato. But peanuts I don't. In real life, I'm actually allergic to peanuts, so. You know. It's interesting how in a video game I'm gonna grow them just because I need them to survive. Meanwhile, in real life, I'd avoid planting them just because they're a waste of my space and resources. Because I don't need them to survive. In fact, I need to not have them to survive. Yeah, I need to grab this redstone later, huh? I'll do that on my way out. Something tells me those things don't burn. I just need more leaves. So 5 bars is when it explodes. I want this to shut off at 4. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I want this to shut off at 8 redstone. 2, 3, 4. Huh. want it to shut off when it's done. A security upgrade would be a massive help. Remember how I built basically the entire system on creative mode out of I think pretty much just those, and ignore the thing that gave me the reading. Just because if I have to deal with anything about its interface, too much effort, pretty much. So I was in creative mode, I just wanted to mess around with things. And potentially explode. I also wanted potential explosions. But then again, who doesn't like potential explosions? And that gave me just the right amount to not waste any. Because you have 5 times to eat it before you're wasting food. It's amazing how much less you die when you don't have to deal with water. You know what, let's just shear the tree. Harvesting a tree, harvesting a tree. Because out of all the ways I can harvest this tree, I'm getting the most use out of it that's possible. This Mattock's likely going to be upgraded material-wise before it levels up. If I, face the truth. That's not going to fill it up fully, but it's going to do an amount. That much I can say. Okay, close enough. And that's how ignite it, it'll ignite again. The introduction of peanuts into my diet is going to benefit me though on this planet. I know I've seen peanut butters used in a few recipes. Doesn't mean I can do any of them. But those are options that are there. And that's all that matters. Somehow that bites the screen side. According to all the laws that I know of science and such, that should not work. Well, I guess let's start getting a pressure chamber set up. Ooh, things are beginning to drop. That means I've secured enough food types that I can successfully say, or confidently say, I should be able to survive confidently now. Food-wise. Water-wise is a different story, but at least for a while, I think I'm good. You know, just a slight hunch. I'm actually going to enjoy this. So that's all the recipes for that. So currently I'm still... This is an interesting mod in that it's not very... Well, let's just say it's not very happy to be set up. And I have just enough iron left. Yeah, there is a better way. I just can't do it till I get plastic. I have an iron ingot still. Huh. And starvation is beginning to set in. Oh yes, I should be able to make a baked potato. Just ignore all that. Trust me, you don't really want to know. It's just stupidity. It is indeed nice to have secured food. Wonderfully grand thing to have secured. You're kidding me, right, game? Unless it's in... God dang it, I'm making life worse. What level of mining is this? Copper. Okay, so I am gonna get these back. Okay, that'll work. Forgot that hole exists. It's like, I just thought about it too, like, I just covered up a hole here. Falls immediately into it, forgetting it exists. Well, yeah, of course I do that. That's something up my, like, it's directly up my alley to do that kind of mistakes. In theory that'll work, because I just need more pressure chamber blocks. Let's go make that tiny TNT. Hey.
Is there a hat in here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw one, but I mean I haven't looked, so I need iron. Where on earth is the iron? Iron? Throw one back. I just need to know what the math was. That'll be running for a while. A long while. It'll keep me alive. I want to throw another chicken egg. Now there's a considerable chance I'm not going to get it back. Meanwhile, this gives me food. I'm beginning to miss having a very full inventory. Up. Where's that other iron thing? Oh, well. Oh, well. What was it I'm looking for? Oh, yeah, I should take that out with me. Gunpowder. I'm legit staring there like... I needed something. What was it? And this is shapeless, I think. Yes. Theoretically, that should still work because it's still an explosion and it just wants explosion. And the shorter the path is, the less arrow I'm going to need, which is good. So now, like, if you break it, it explodes on me.
So thankfully I found it was currently charging. That's what's up here every day. The hat is charging.
I'm like, is it like a speaker's hat?
It is.
I've heard of those kinds of
A
things.
Bluetooth beanie.
Huh.
What are those green apples good?
Those are not grown yet.
Mm.
I need them to turn red, and then even then there's another stage of growth.
Yeah, because it says growing 50% growing.
Yep.
0%. I get it. Okay.
Yep. Otherwise, I'd be devouring those things because I'd be starving to death currently, pretty much.
So I sent you
Mm-hmm.
something. You could probably turn it into like what? Like
I don't know how to use modeling software.
Jason probably could figure it out.
Did you send it to him?
No, but I sent it to you, and then you could send it to him.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing with that.
But yeah, I'm in a moment where I have more iron, gold, diamonds, all those fancy ores and such, than food. I mean, the only reason I'm not dying of dehydration either, actually that's not even true because I have a stupid amount of water right now, but I've been dying from dehydration so much. Then a glitch happened. Currently it's not bothering me about needing water, so...
Glitches can be good, but they can also be bad. In this case, it's a good glitch. See you later.
Yep, see it. Literally, I'm still surprised I'm not suffering from starvation right now. I mean, I finally secured enough types of food that I think that's probably part of the reason I'm not, you know... Food... Like, that kind of moment, like... Supposedly that is good to put under the thing, so that means I need... Well, I have nearly 2 yellow iron ingots. Oh wait, I can't. That's not the right pot. I need a pot. I just wish I had some Mana Flesh. Not even just for the sake of needing it for restoring hunger, but it would just help clear out my... Well, it would help restore hunger because then I'd have the ability to eat another one of the foods I can make. And well, it would bring up my efficiency hunger-wise. You know, I'd love to be able to grow a different tree type. Like, one, two more of those standard ones. One with glass thing. Yeah.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Do you know how to solve Rubik's Cube?
Not really.
Do you know anyone who knows how to solve Rubik's Cube?
Mostly people I've met at like summer camp and such. They don't know like the outside of that.
Do you know anyone like that you actually like know who knows how to solve Rubik's Cube?
Not really.
That's a lie. Hi. I don't know how to solve Rubik's Cube.
They just look back and they see that you've solved it, and I'm like, well played.
Yeah, no, that was actually an algorithm that I did. I just went R U R prime U prime.
Oh god, why is there a silverfish? Why the heck is there a silverfish?
Silverfish suck. How do those even spawn though?
I think it's I'm throwing pebbles, and I think that has a chance of spawning them in this mod pack. Because it's happened once before when I threw a stone, and yet I'm still throwing them because I can. Because otherwise they're just taking up space. And I mean, I could just burn them in lava and all of that, but whatever. And let's burn these sticks in there. I should really... Felt like my camera angle just got really messed up. Take that back out. Toss that in. Huh. Really am sick just eating this. What?
I'm not as annoying as I used to be.
Yep. Can I just have a potato grow?
I used to be
Wait,
extremely annoying.
Yep.
Did you? And I was annoying you.
That he did.
But now I'm not very annoying.
Instead, my brother more going into like, one of these days he's gonna have an actual seizure, and no one's gonna know mode.
It's like, Jason, can you not do that?
And it's like, in the middle of an actual seizure. I should have used the bone meal there, but yeah. Like, just like, can you not do that? Tim just continues.
Like, one of these days you're gonna have a seizure, Jason, and then no one's gonna know, and we're all gonna think you're just faking it like you always do. And then you're going to die, and no one is going to even know. we're all gonna think you're playing dead.
Okay, that last part we would probably realize. I think I need more bone meal. We'd probably realize pretty quickly. Nope, that's not right because he's not, well, acting like he's having a seizure, so. Okay, I'm just gonna grab several bone meal at once to say I don't continually starve to death. I'm here. Melt more iron ore!
How does that make iron ore though?
Because I'm putting in pieces of iron ore. Then it gets melted by lava beneath this thing that should also probably technically be melted in lava. Then they pour it into this cast that makes it ingots. This planet, while lacking in pretty much anything you need to not starve to death or die of that, I cannot juice a potato. Basically it lacks everything you need to survive. But it does have a lot of minerals, so, you know, pros and cons. Cons, you'll probably die of dehydration and starvation and the fact that they were literally... Hang on, let me...
Yo, what if I just turned off your computer right now? What would you do?
Try and throw you out a window? Is that an answer? But yeah, here, let me read this thing in this book. Okay, there's something seriously wrong with this planet. Are those really skeletons and zombies? And what is up with those exploding green things? Did that tall black monstrosity teleport? Yeah! You also have to deal with all those things. And there's also flying spiders. Mini-ghasts. Spiders and zombies and skeletons and whatever the heck can ride those mini-ghasts. Just like, everything goes wrong. Actually, I remember one time I was like, why does that need to exist? Looking up at this mini-gas with a spider riding it. It comes down to attack and like, ah! Just
Have you
starts.
ever seen a spider jockey? By the way,
Yeah, oh yeah, we also have those here. One I think nearly killed me.
I've never actually seen a spider jockey.
They're absurdly rare. Let's just say we should be thankful of that.
Why? How dangerous are they?
Imagine a skeleton that's on a spider. It still has its accuracy. It's pretty much at point blank, and you have two mobs, so when you kill one, the other one's going to try and kill yourself. Oh, and it can climb walls.
Question.
Yeah?
So, say, okay, you have a spider, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So then, would this actually work as defense? Okay, you build up a wall, but I'm not done. And then you make, just look at this right first, okay? Like, there's the wall. The spider can still easily climb up the wall, but you have a part right here on the side of the wall
Hang on, no, over here.
that makes it so that the spider can fully climb up the wall. Like, can the spider go around?
Allow me to demonstrate why this works. I just need to locate a spider. Normally there's at least 8 dozen of them hanging around him. Why is there no spiders when I actually want to demonstrate something with them? Over here I just switched to bomb slabs because I remembered, oh wait, the mobs can't spawn on there.
So that actually works. That's pretty cool.
For like the legit first time I don't have spiders around here.
I'm gonna go see if Jason's even done with this homework yet.
Though yeah, normally you don't need to do it every block. Normally you can just do it every other block. It's just on this planet there's tiny spiders that can fit through those gaps. Nothing works well here. Sure, it's done melting the iron. Hooray, it is out of dust. Boo yay. I don't know. I really don't know. Now, theoretically, smaller explosion. I was gonna say, was it really too small? Now, how much iron did I just put in there? Whatever. This is almost enough. Okay, so yes, I could use those to turn things into things. It's just currently I can't. 'Cause that's a useful orientation. That's the wrong block.
I'm back.
Hey. Take this, place that there. I guess I'll just play this one because I can. These blocks need breaking animations so bad.
Why didn't I see cracks when you were breaking that?
That's annoying me too. They need blocking or breaking animations. Not blocking. They're blocks all the time, but they need breaking animations for whatever reason the person that made that mod didn't throw them in there. Okay. Get in this.
I know you're in there.
Do this though.
Yep. I brought down your hat. I'm sure I can make this into a wired speaker.
I don't know a wired speaker though.
No, so that you could use it with my Chromebook and my laptop. So I'm putting that there for now. Petro Papadoo.
Well, that's a new word Tyler's never heard before.
I'm just like, somebody sent help. Wait, oh, it requires only... Wait, I can make a yellow ornament block.
Jason is streaming.
Yes, I know.
I'm even being less annoying than you are, Jason.
Huh?
I'm even being less annoying than you are. And that's
Oh, wait, I made baked potatoes. I didn't remember making that.
Down my laptop.
I'll beat you up.
Yellorium ingots. Big reactors would be... I really want to mess around with it one of these days. I mean, sure they don't explode or anything, so there's half the fun gone. Or so I've heard, they don't explode. Which is probably a good thing because I've pretty much... I have a knack for blowing up everything. I've blown a hole through bedrock. Do we need to take you to a hospital or something? Is there something wrong with you?
No.
Is there something more wrong with you than normal? How about I put it that way?
I'm gonna use it in one of the soundtracks. I'm gonna make a soundtrack using that.
Jason, I don't even know if this is fully charged yet.
So I'm gonna use Hetero Papadoo. I'm gonna create a song with Hetero Papadoo and then
Ugh.
put it in the soundtrack of my map. No, the only word in it is gonna be Hetero Papadoo.
Nearly full on power there, so may as well just finish that up.
Is this computer on?
That's my laptop, but no.
My laptop is right there.
I know.
Hetero Papadoo. By the way, I have no idea where my mouse is.
I don't need a mouse. As long as it has a mouse pad, yes it does, I'm okay, Jason.
A laptop without a mouse pad? That doesn't sound like something that exists.
Yes.
It would be like a mini laptop with like a mouse pad that's so small you don't even know that it's there.
But it still has... But it would still have a mouse pad.
That is true, damn.
Yes.
Oh crap, someone called me, but I don't know who it is.
On a side note, I accidentally unplugged the printer.
Thought I accidentally shared a bear sneeze.
I accidentally unplugged the printer.
Now I'm gonna listen to my Spotify.
Make sure it's from your... It's beautiful. Wait, plug your headphones into your...
What are you telling me to do?
Plug your headphones into your laptop.
This is my laptop.
My laptop.
Why though?
So this way, hopefully, you can listen to the music from my laptop.
As I'm streaming. Is that an answer?
No, I have
I have a feeling it would work. Also, do you want to stream this?
yeah, sure.
Well, that...
Okay.
Jason, I filled up the entire water tank. The entire water tank.
You press the button 4 times.
We're set on water for like a while, Jason. We are really set on water.
Jeremy guessed my password because I told you it was a 1-digit password.
Hey, Jason.
What?
This thing's outputting into the bottom tank right now. Except it's not because it's full.
Jason, we have an issue.
What?
That.
What is it?
We start later.
Hey!
Help, I don't know what's happening. I don't.
Did you break everything?
Wait, what actually did I break it?
I think I breaked it. English speak good you can.
Restart. Update and restart. Let's just
I don't think I know how to talk.
Talkie's good.
Hetero Papa
What
do.
did I say? I don't even remember.
Hetero Papa do. Hetero Papa do.
Yeah, I think you break the English.
Hetero Papa do. Hetero Papa do.
Ah, shoot.
Jason.
Hetero Papa
Jason. Please. You know, guys, true YouTubers use 3 monitors. But there's literally no room for 6 up there, like, literally.
Gee, that's an obvious statement.
I like my setup just how it is. I try to make sure that I don't shift over to Tyler. So I did this.
Considering I've nearly tried throwing him like out of window at this point from that.
Hetero Papa do.
I might throw him out a window now just for sake of him to get him to stop singing.
But I'm singing Hetero Papa do.
I don't care.
I'm singing a new song. That just came out today from me.
Jason, I found your mouse. Puns. Tyler.
That's his. That is Tyler's.
I found your mouse. Puns.
You shined it in my eye.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Feel free to shine it in his eyes all you want.
I love it how he just collapsed dead.
You see that red dot on your screen, Tyler?
Yes.
Hetero Papa do.
I think we need to shine that into Jason's head to see if he has a brain still.
No, I'm just singing my new soundtrack.
Hey, do you guys know something?
It's called Hetero Papa do.
A what?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
What did you say?
Can you pass me those? Oh, and I finished it. Never mind.
Hetero Papa do. You like my new soundtrack?
I'm kind of listening to my own soundtrack right now.
I don't actually.
Yo, when I get my YouTube channel back, when my mom allows me to have a YouTube channel again, I'm going to put a diss track on your face.
Why?
I'm going to diss track you. I'm going to.
Oh wait, so because your parents don't want you streaming, that would mean that you can't stream.
No, I'm not allowed YouTube. I'm not allowed to have my own YouTube channel. Like, I'm not allowed to make my own YouTube videos on my own YouTube channel.
But this isn't his YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Loopholes are fun.
Whose YouTube channel is it?
Yours.
No, you're not allowed to stream to my channel.
Why isn't he though?
Why don't I just play Roblox on my phone?
Cause lag. Well,
There's no lag when I play on my phone. I can't do this.
Okay. That case, whatever. Wait, no, cause we can't party. Wait, no,
Oh wait, phew, I did have another oak sapling. I was like,
yes,
oak sapling,
we can, but it's a
panic.
bit confusing. Okay, I'm gonna have to invite you to the party. Okay?
Why?
Cause that's the only way I can do that.
Okay,
But
why
fast.
does it still take? Why does it take so long?
Cause it's updating.
So I found this down to dust. I've wasted more durability on my tool.
Shit, that's probably easier.
And I have a lower chance of getting the ores I need if I remember.
Just use the phone
Jump,
app.
jump.
Why not just go to my okay? Why not just go to my profile and just click on join?
Cause then we had missed the chance of having a full server that I can't join.
Trust me, I've never been on a server that's full.
I have.
Not me though. Yo, go to or not? I almost said Roblox.
Let's do the
Go
let's
to
do the
Roblox.
2-player tycoon. I'm waiting for Google Chrome to open.
So
Wait,
now,
Jason,
let's just
can
test
you
if
use the same
tech
mouse
clubs
with one
right.
computer, like switch the mouse to that computer?
You'd have to unplug it from one computer.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Cause these both of these monitors, Connor.
Uh,
Both of these monitors. Look.
Wait,
So Connor, both of these monitors are being run from this.
oh wait, you mean on the same computer? That's, yeah.
See?
My game's frozen. I can't do it actually.
This is literally one over here and over here.
Then why are they using the same background screen?
They are using the same background screen. It's just this one also here.
What do
Hey, when you enter
I want
Roblox,
to
just
do?
look me up
What
and then
do
you
I
destroy
need
my
to...
game.
What is your Roblox account?
I'll tell you when you get onto Roblox.
What game are you on now? Could we do?
Warning, it'll be on YouTube.
Connor?
I don't care.
Connor.
See Kozak99, go follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Roblox.
Connor?
Not amused by being an ad.
Connor?
Yeah?
Could we do the 2-player tycoon?
I really want
So you can make tomato juice. That would
I
be
kind of
yes.
want to do the 2-player one.
That's ketchup, which does not benefit me.
Look, which do you rather? Teams?
Tomato
no teams?
soup is decent value.
Teams are still gonna be on the same server though, Jason.
No. Teams? The one that I'm thinking of actually has legitimate teams.
Take that. Hey, look! Now we have 4 chickens.
Nice. So don't get knocked out. I don't care right now. I love it. Sorry, what is it?
See Kozak99.
Kozak. I cannot spell.
See KOZAK99.
99.
Okay, I've also heard this thing can just melt on its own.
Beep, beep, beep,
No
beep,
heat in this
beep.
version. At least not with the ores.
I searched it up in games.
It was an interesting experiment, people. It was an interesting
And then I
experiment
opened
nonetheless.
I opened the map's site.
Why isn't this playing?
Ah, shoot.
And players.
Yeah, you got more haste on this
So
thing.
is it? I'm adding friend.
Apple?
Oop.
More apple.
Whoops. Add friend. And I am probably right up to radiation waves.
Just join my game.
I can't. No join game button.
Apple.
Yes, there is.
Could you accept my friend request first?
Yeah, we can do that on cutting board. It makes that.
Much easier way.
I haven't done that one in a while.
thinking of. Okay? So,
Toss,
have you accepted?
toss. I still nonetheless need a bigger food production area.
You see my profile pic?
Yeah.
You see that green blob?
Yeah.
That says join game.
No. That says that you're in a game. Did you accept? Okay, now open up Google Chrome.
So I need
and
one
now
more
choose
iron
the laptop,
gold thing.
Okay. So let's do like
Potentially I
halfway
could get it
through
from
the
here.
stream, we switch over to the 2-player one.
Okay.
Did you seriously open Roblox? No, that's not the correct Roblox.
What do you mean?
I mean, that is a blank world. Probably. I just saw that.
Probably.
Why is this thing loading? Come on.
Toss that in there.
Wait, hang on.
Toss.
That.
Jason, it's
Did you see the ad? Look.
oh my god, that's freaking.
Why would you do that as an ad?
So I need to figure out how to get that. I could use water and flour to make dough, which would give me... Oh, that opens out... Wait, is it
So
flour? I know I can do that with... So yeah, I could make flour, and I could start making, like, the other foods.
So I have.
And I can
added
use salt.
Join, whatever.
And then which do you want to do first?
Ah, if I could get a cow, that would be
Which
sweet.
you want? The 2-player one or the 2? Answer. Which one do you want to do first? The 2-player or the Clone Tycoon?
Clone Tycoon 1.
Clone Tycoon 1?
Yeah.
Tycoon 2-player.
Oh wow, there actually is kind of lag.
Round robin use.
Clone Tycoon
Oh, need to go smash some more things.
There's
player.
literally never lag on this game. Why is it lag?
Because reasons.
Cube,
You're on an inferior system.
clone,
This inferior system in particular is called a laptop.
type.
Laptops are inferior to PCs.
What does inferior mean?
No, I'm talking about.
I am clearly your superior, therefore you are inferior to
Oh, you're
me.
saying superior? It sounds
No,
like
I said inferior.
Oh, inferior?
If I am superior to you, which clearly I am, at least in vocabulary, then that makes you inferior to me. Figure out what that means now, Jason.
Clone War Tycoon.
Hint, opposite of word I used in that sentence.
Where is it?
Let's juice these apples. One of them. Then just flat out eat the other apple. Eat.
I'm already on.
Eat.
Which one?
Snag.
Oh, crud.
Oh, wait. Which game are you on?
Can you turn that down? Because I can hear that. There's a mute button. Thank you.
Okay, cool, thanks. No, I'm all the way down.
It's off.
It's off. Starts playing again.
Okay, it's off. We're good now.
Thank you. Poke, 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 poke.
Trying to find it.
Now I'll melt, and then I'll have gold.
Clone War Tycoon.
Star Wars, the Clone Wars.
Clone. Why did my M2 just activate?
Storage Wars, the I need storage. Is that a TV show? I
Why
feel
do
like
you
it is.
keep doing that?
Me?
No, not you, Tyler.
I need so much iron. Need Ivan. Oh look, a skeleton. I need to lower all those slabs, slowly yet surely.
Crap.
Wait, what is
Oh,
it called?
Connor, you asked about the spiders being able to climb and making the spider proofing? I can demonstrate it in action.
Wait, what is the
Here.
What is the thing called?
Clone Wars Tycoon 2.
Clone. No, I'm trying to find the original.
Clone Tech. Clone
Clone Tycoon. Clone Tycoon.
Connor, if you look right here, see these spiders can't get up here? I mean, granted, these are smaller ones, which is the reason why I can't just do it every other block on this planet. Because everything here has tiny forms, large forms,
Okay,
big,
Chris.
like, just
Ready?
irritating to the bone forms.
If you're on the same game as me, look. It's like
What the heck is my mouse doing?
There's two, so you better get one fast.
But Connor, we're doing the
Look at
two-player
this boy.
one. Connor, didn't you say we would do the two-player one?
No, I thought we were gonna do this one though.
You
Yeah,
asked
one of you?
I asked if we were doing the two-player or the second version.
Ew.
And you said two-player.
I thought I said this one. No, because
Apples are the most plentiful of food I have.
through halfway.
Okay, I asked which one do you want?
Harvest a tomato because
So,
it's food still.
so
I'm
do you
gonna
want
start with Clone Tycoon 1.
Clone
Or
Tycoon 1
Tycoon 2.
and switch to two?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna transfer you.
Why can't I get into my rocket ship? Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna transfer you. Okay.
Tomatoes have so many
So
recipes with
save
them.
it now.
I might go a third one.
Save
Might.
or else it's gonna not save.
See, I literally can't fly. See?
Yeah.
For
What is that? Click change direction.
No, Connor.
Yeah.
If you don't save it, then because of the patty, you'll be transferred over. Do you
do
understand that?
do do.
No, I don't.
It's gonna kick you off world thingy and join you into that one. So save your progress unless you want to lose it
Yes.
progress. Just save your progress or else you'll lose it. Basically, is the
Yes.
short answer.
In a minute.
Doot doot.
Just tell me when you've saved and I'll transfer you, okay?
It is an emergency valve, basically. Now I just need to... Where is my wrench?
I don't
I
care.
think I need my wrench. It is in the chest. To the chest.
I love it how I'm not even the one on the PC and I'm just like, I don't care.
Darn it, what is going on with my mouse?
Shit.
Wait.
Click.
monkey play rotation for that?
It's the bare minimum. I don't have
Wait,
my
you're out of the map.
everything explode.
Okay, so I can transfer you now?
Sure.
Okay. 3, 2,
Okay.
transfer process should begin soon.
Look, my babies are about to come out. See? Just wait. Okay, there's one person. There's one.
I know how this works.
That orange one should spawn babies. Come on. Come on, my babies. Up. Baby.
Yeah, I know how this works. I've seen a YouTuber play.
I'm gonna change my. I'm gonna morph into this. Dude, I'm headless.
Okay.
Now on, all my morphs are
It
gonna
doesn't
be
detect. It's not detecting Roblox.
I need a handful more iron and figure out how to make these things.
I have Roblox on my computer.
Oh, is this the issue? Hang on, let me test
Yo,
this.
why can't I regenerate the vehicle?
I don't know. There we go.
Okay, so these special tubes can only go straight.
It should be transferring you.
A pain, yes. You know, I quite frankly rather that.
I already have Roblox, you dumb thing.
You know what? Let's just stick with that.
Play. Why don't you detect my Roblox?
As cool as it would be to be able to read my
Okay,
pressure
whatever.
gauge, but whatever.
Jason,
What?
I don't know what's quite happening.
Wait, hang on, what? Someone Tycoon, Overdraw,
Alright, if I remember correctly,
Creation.
if I stick these in
No, I don't care about you.
a big enough vacuum.
Jason.
What?
Oh, I need 8 of them. Darn it. Oh well.
Jason, there's still one open spot if you want to join.
I know.
Okay, that is a long burn time.
Oh, hey, I've already favorited Clone Tycoon 2.
That'll be going for a while.
Hey, Connor, apparently I've already played Clone Tycoon 2.
Jason, I need help.
With what?
True.
So I got
No.
electric, mystic, and poison. Jason,
What?
help me.
With what?
Just come here. Oh, never mind. I'm waking up to ash and dust.
Oh, this will bring me up to diamond level mining thing.
Why is it so shitty?
I was
And-
just disconnected.
Then I can melt some
Disconnected me.
stone.
Yes, I'm aware.
Why though? What do I do now?
Okay, so...
In the
wait
crucible
until
and
you
get
connect to this new one.
obsidian times
Wait,
4, and theoretically that would be great. I don't need that right now though, in reality.
Yep. Oh, I have VIP! Never mind.
Wait, but I just put on an emerald.
I didn't even save my progress.
Huh?
Didn't even save my progress. All the
Okay.
it's all gone.
He said to save it. Okay, I'm gonna have to start ending the stream here to go eat dinner, so remember this has been my game, my way, so I don't see anything like this. I know, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more like this.